Hello, everyone. Welcome to Teamwork Design, where we strive to design life from conversation to communication. I am your host, Terry Mera. Dr. Jordan B. Peterson, a clinical psychologist, said, "Speak the truth and see what happens. That is the act of a faith. Whatever the fact reveals is the best of all possibilities, regardless of how it appears to you now." As per dictionary.com, the meaning of a faith is complete trust or confidence in someone or something, strong belief in God or in the doctrines of a religion based on spiritual apprehension rather than proof. I wonder, why do we project our faith in other than ourselves? Why are we lacking faith in ourselves and projecting trust onto others? Why are we constantly seeking some form of validation other than within ourselves when evaluating self-worthiness, whether through our loved ones, religion, or community? Well, I think because that's how we were raised and taught. Well, think about it. As a child, we were told, don't do that, stop, you are going to get hurt, be nice to people, good job, good girl, or good boy. Whenever we did something that satisfied our parents, teachers, grandparents, or whoever has some authority over us, right? Consciously or subconsciously, we keep seeking validations throughout our life through friendships, organizations, religions, and any form of relationships. I mean, we did not know what was good or bad as a toddler, and we did whatever attracted to us to do, you know? As a child, we experienced a various, consequences, emotions, from punishments to encouragement from our trusted adults. I mean, collectively, that's how we were raised, and that's how we are raising our children. Nothing significant, just daily dynamics that are not out of the norm, right? Because it's the skill set we were taught to coexist with the common sense within the culture. I mean, the impact of seeking any form of validation started as a child, I think. And most of us don't even realize that, either since it has been embedded in a part of our being, in the very society in which we live, and it become part of who we are collectively and become automated. I want to share the conversation that I had recently with one of my clients. Without giving out too much details, she reached out to me and she shared that she's been thinking about expanding her customer base, and she elaborated that she has done many researches and she have gathered information that she needed, and she shared her plan, what she want to do, and she asked what are my opinions about her plan. Based on her elaboration, she was planning to reach out to people, as many as she could, to see if any of them would be interested in her service. So I asked her, by expanding her customer base, is her goal or connecting with people so that she get the opportunity to provide the best service so that she can get compensated for it? She stayed silent and she said, yeah, of course. Yeah, I mean, yes, that's the goal. So I suggested, if that's the case, I think her strategy needs some modifications since her goal is to connecting with the people who can be her potential clients instead of just working on the idea of expanding her customer base. And some of you may be wondering what's the difference. Well, connecting with the people is the ultimate goal so that she will have a better opportunity to provide the best service, right? And the potential clients will value her more based on the connection that she put efforts into establishing among her other competitors versus to she put efforts to obtain a list of people she just sent marketing materials, so-called expanding customer base. You see, expanding the customer base is a part of the process, not the end goal. I mean, there's nothing wrong with her strategy, in my opinion. It's just that she was so focused on the process that she lost sight of the bigger picture. I mean, it happens to all of us, right? As much as I share my perspectives, it has become a reminder to myself as well. I mean, I settle and set limits to the process instead of the purpose of it all. We put ourselves in the box that we've created based on the perspective and information that we gathered as career or business professionals. And I think we need to remember why we are doing what we are doing. When I started running, I didn't care much how many miles I was running, but how long I could run. I mean, I wanted to run as long as I could. And the more I run, the more challenges that I have to face. But the faith that I have in myself was not limited to each mile, but to running itself, if that makes sense. When was the last time you had unwavering faith in yourself? Have you settled your limit with your faith? Whether we are limiting ourselves without knowing our true potential, or are we the ones setting the limitation? Practice having more faith in yourself today, whatever it is, regardless of how small or insignificant it may appear to you. You get to choose to have a complete trust and confidence in someone. Why not choose you? You know, something to think about. Thank you for tuning in. This is your host, Terry Mera.